name was Congo, and Musa is Arabic for Moses, Arabic, which is really Hebrew. Okay, it says Musa is Arabic for Moses. Okay, so you see that? Sometimes he was called Congo Musa or Moses, son of Congo. So Mansa Musa was probably an Israelite, man. And I'm going to show you a picture of him. This is a picture that they drew of him. Notice in his hand, he got a scepter, and it has the sign of the saints. That's the sign we used in Europe. Okay, it says Abraham Cresco's 14th century map shows Mansa Musa holding a scepter and a nugget of gold, an indication of his wealth and power. You see that? And he was the ruler of Mali. So those people were Israelites, man. Okay? I think that's pretty much it out of this book. Let me see. That's pretty much it. I don't want to get into all the laws and stuff like that. Then the video going to be super long. It's already long. I'll show you some of these women though. See, here's a woman right here. It's probably an Israelite woman. That's how we should do in Israel. Okay. So that's their book. Let's go back to this book. Okay. I'm going to read this one more time. It says, is there an evidence of a Hebrew civilization in Black Africa, the ancestral home of most Black Americans? Yes. Professor Joseph J. Williams of Boston College. So yes, there is evidence of Hebrew civilizations in Africa, and I just showed you. Okay. It says the ancient Hebrews are parent stock from which the ancient Ashanti and related West Africans evolved. Okay, that's basically it, man. You know, we are the white man knows who we are. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna read about this people called the Fulani people, and I'm gonna show you a picture of them. It says the Hebrewic flavor is one of many put in show, which seem to permeate many of the Fulani customs, has been recorded by observers. Okay. Okay, now what you're looking at is two Fulani women in West Africa. Okay. This is probably around the 1900s. So this is the people in West Africa that we came from. These are Israelites. Okay. And if you look at them, they're fully clothed. Okay, they're dressed, okay, properly. They're fully clothed. You see, they're not like all naked and shit like the white man say we were in Africa. They're clothed. We were civilized in Africa, man. Remember we read earlier about the white man's propaganda. Okay, we had clothing. Okay, so we about to read about these people real quick. Okay, it says Maurice Adobe, a French historian, asserts that the Shemitic origin of the Fulani of Nigeria or Niger cannot be questioned. He believes Jews from North Africa also joined their brethren many years later in the 2nd century AD to found the Empire of Ghana. Okay, then that was an ancient empire in Africa. Not ancient, but okay. It says skip down. It says Captain de Gorigdan, who lived for several years among the Fulani in the Senegal-Gambia region, or Senegambia, as it was once called. Mortal says that Garden was particularly struck by their peculiar knowledge of Jewish history. So familiar did they speak of the chief Hebrew personalities of the whole Old Testament, and so well posted were they with the principal events related in it, that they could not have acquired their knowledge through Arabic sources, which placed little emphasis on such matters. They referred, moral continues, to those times as though dealing with their own national records. Moses and Abraham might have been individuals of the same race as themselves. They were the same race. Mardo then quotes Goridon that in their oral legends, Moses played a very important part, and although certain passages of scriptures are transformed, or rather assimilated, they have so intense a biblical and Hebrewic tone as to exclude all Arabic influences. The strongest evidence of their direct relationship to a Hebrew past rests in the fact, as Guardian himself notes, that their Israelite chronicles ceased after Solomon. Okay? So basically what this guy's telling you is that these people, the Fulani, which they came in the slave trade, okay, they are foreparents too, are Israelites. Okay, this is what you Negro women used to look like, man. You used to cover yourself up, okay? But now you bitches walk around with your titties all out, okay? You don't want to cover yourself up, all right? All right. So okay, Isaiah chapter 2, verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days. Where's the last days? Right now is the last days. It shall come to pass in the last day that the mountain of Yahweh's house, now the mountain of Yahweh's house, mountain represents the government. Now that government is the elect, the brothers that you see out there teaching. Okay, in the mountain of Yahweh's house, meaning the elect or the ruling class, the government of Israel, shall be established in the top of the mountains. Shall be established. What's the top of the mountains? The top governments or the top countries. Okay. And shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. Meaning the other Israelites. The Israelites in the heathen state of mind are going to flow to it. So I'm going to read it one more time. It says, it shall come to pass in the last days, which is now, that the mountain of the Lord's house, which is the elect of Israel, shall be established in the top of the mountains. Now established means to set up forever. Shall be established in the top mountains, meaning in America and in Europe and all the other countries, and shall be exalted above the hills. Amen. The Most High is exalting the elect and his government and his people, which is Israel, above all the other nations. It says, and all nations shall flow unto it, meaning all the Israelites that are in the other nations shall flow to it. Okay? Get Isaiah 14 and 2, and then we're going to wrap it up. Isaiah 14 and 32 says, what shall one then answer the messengers of the nation? Now the messengers of the nation are the messengers, the people of America, the Edomites and the Negroes and all other nations. It says, what shall one answer the messengers of the nations? That the Lord had founded Zion. Yahweh had founded Zion, and the poor of his people shall trust in it. So that's the message, man. The Most High has founded his people Israel, and the white man know who we are, and we're about to rule this earth. Okay?